And so I told him, like, you don't need a girlfriend, you don't need a wife right now. You need to work on yourself to be strong, so you can, when that opportunity does come, because he believes it will, like, right? And that's good. That's good to have that faith that if there's someone for you, like, it'll happen, which means that God will choose and bring them around, bring you two together. That's how it works. Clearly, biblically, you don't hunt for a wife. It's like God brings that wife around. He'll bring it together. Anyways, some crazy homeless dude just yelling at himself. Anyways, so I conveyed this stuff to him, and he knew it was true, but right, this is what happens. The point being is that I'm addressing this question of, do you give the gospel to people? And it's like, yes, but this is what happens almost every time I tell them the truth, right? Every time I tell them the truth, just about, they run away. They don't repent, and they literally run into tribulation. Right? They literally run into the darkness, and then they're like, wow, so you're going into like the deeper part of the abyss. So there's nastier spirits down there. You're going to get jacked up. And Yeshua can rescue them from that. But it's not, I didn't drive them in there in unrighteousness. They literally ran in there because they ran away from him. Right? They didn't want to receive the truth. Why? Because it's not what they want. That's what you have to understand. A part of why the times are as bad as they are is because people keep choosing selfishly what they want. And God keeps showing them, this is better for you, right? I love you, so it means I've made a way or something that's better for you, right? I have chosen your path out. I've chosen a path out for you that, right, might not be as fast as you want, but this will get the desire that you want that's within my will, right? That's good for you, right? It's not going to be like fornication and stuff like that. Like, that'll never bring happiness. He's going to bring like a real relationship and things like that. And people I watch them, they reject it. They reject his plans for their life. They completely do it, and then they run into a worse fate. That's what I'm expecting for this other guy. I could be wrong. I'm not God, but that's pretty much what I'm expecting. The drugs guy. The pretending to be Christian. That's what he's doing. Yeah. Anyways, so, and he just kept walking away, and I'm like, all right, I gave him what he needed, and I'm just, whatever. I don't know when I'll see him. He's probably going to be worse off. I hope not. I pray not. I don't pray for that. But I tell them the truth in love, right? And you see that with Yeshua. People would leave him. Somebody brought that up this morning about how Yeshua had 5,000 followers or whatever. He had all these followers, and he told them the truth. I can't remember what chapter. I think it's in John. And then they just all depart. And it's just like, then he looks at the 12, and he's like, will you leave me also? And Peter's right. He says, like, no, where else will we go? You have the words of life. Like, where else are we going to go? You're the Messiah. Where are we going to go? Right? Went from thousands of followers and believers, right? Believers. I'll say followers, to 12. Right? And yet one of you is a devil. And they still didn't believe. Right? He chose them. Right? They still didn't believe after everything they saw and experienced and did with him for years. They still didn't believe at the end of the day. Right? They didn't believe until after he resurrected and revealed himself. Right? So, but he chose them. Oh, I made this one run longer. I wasn't paying attention. Well, it's a video, whatever. So that was my point, is yes, but right now, because of the times, it's literally, for most people, if not, at least in this country, that the people that I'm to minister to, they reject the truth and they run away from it, and some of them persecute. And so I'm still going to give it. But, right, it's like it says, a prophet is not without honor except in his own country and his own home. That's 100% true. That is 100%, 110%, 120%. I can just keep going. That is the truth. That has been my experience. Doesn't matter if they're blood family. Doesn't matter if they're longtime friends. Doesn't matter if they're an acquaintance. Doesn't matter if I've never met them before. Very few people have received the truth. And you know what's ironic is, I'm just thinking about it recently, is the people that I've given the truth to, they were literally foreigners. They were like immigrants that had come over here, most of them in recent history a long time ago. So they've been in America a while, but at the end of the day, they weren't born here. They weren't raised here. That's funny. I just thought of that. I'm like, wow. All right, hold on, Jojo. She's wanting to play. Ow. Sitting here in the cold too long. Jojo. Oh, good catch. That was on camera. Anyways. So, Yeah, I am telling them the truth in love, but they're rejecting, just like they rejected and persecuted the prophets, just like they rejected and persecuted Messiah and the apostles and disciples.